This is In My Kitchen, where we challenge chefs to cook a 2-course meal for 6 guests in an ordinary London kitchen, using only the ingredients that are already there. In our final episode of In My Kitchen, Chef Emma Ackerman brings some South African flavours into the kitchen. Hi Emma, welcome back to the kitchen.
Hi sir.
This is Emma's second time, so we had a bit of a technology failure, but the same rules still apply, so she doesn't know what's in the cupboards or fridge, and it's all new, and she's cooking 2 new dishes. So, good luck with that.
Thank you, excited.
And I know how good your food is, so I'm looking forward to
I
it.
hope it's the same. Thanks.
Emma's in luck. I've just been shopping.
Cork. And that might be quite nice. Let's see what else is in there. Oh, chorizo. Brussels sprouts.
I've never heard someone get so excited about Brussels sprouts.
Mushrooms. Oh, I love mushrooms. That'll be great because my secret ingredient was dried mushrooms like I bought last time because it's my favourite thing to cook with and I find it can really enhance anything you're doing. Sit down there. What I'm thinking is using a bit of risotto, making a sort of a white wine and yes, lemony risotto. Smash these out with my magic hammer and cook those a little bit, make sort of a mushroomy sauce that will go with the risotto, and serve it with asparagus. And I use the leeks in the risotto. And then for pudding, I think I might do, it's a bit old-fashioned, but I was at home the other day and my mum made a chocolate roulade and I thought, oh, I haven't had one of these for years and it was quite yummy. So I might make a bit of a chocolate roulade with some yogurt and blackcurrant jam.
Emma starts on the dessert.
And separate my eggs. This is one thing that people often struggle with. My trick is, I always do it so you see the fat side at the bottom. Break it so the fat side is upside down, and then let it fall out. And then you have a little perfect cup on this side, and then you go, it's done. So you don't have to bother with going backwards and forwards and just breaking it. And 150 grams of sugar. I'm going to mix that with the... So I'm going to rinse this off, and then I'm going to whip egg whites. It's very important to rinse it off because if you get egg yolk or any protein in with the egg white, it won't whisk. So sometimes people struggle with whisking egg whites. So they say when you sit peak, so whisk it properly, you should be able to hold the ball upside down for 5 seconds or so. I'm always too scared to try it. There you go.
Wow.
So that's done. That's worked. That could have been disastrous. So when you're melting chocolate, you must always do it over a low heat. Good luck. My magical hammer. I'm just gonna flatten it out.
My neighbours are going to love me.
Yeah, that looks about good.
A wet tea towel stops the cake from drying out. Emma's special dried mushrooms get a hot bath.
So that's going to be my stock. Risotto.
Bacon! Bacon makes everything better.
Risotto. 2 handfuls per person, plus one for the pot. So that's 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 extra. What if you have big hands?
Then you're very generous cook. Generous glove of Susano. Give that a stir. One of my biggest weaknesses with risotto is I tend to make them quite busy. It's, yeah, my dad always complained because there's too much wine in it. Oh, inside it. Booze and bacon. It's good combos.
Great smell. Our male guests are all on time. This wine rack is not made for short people.
I've got a Merlot, which is a South African Merlot.
Trust Emma to choose the South African wine. Law's a cartoonist and he knows how Emma feels.
Yeah, that is pretty much how I feel. And that's brilliant.
I do give guest directions, they just don't follow them.
All of our guests, I think there's another dinner party going on out there.
Tonight we're getting bonus nibbles.
It's just a tiny little canapé bite. Absolute disaster.
The baking paper's become a little too friendly with the roulade.
I think I just didn't take it off the paper soon enough and it stuck to the paper. So, I could work with that. I could work with that.
Emma's found a use for my souvenir maple butter. Flour, salt, pepper.
I'm going to put some lemon zest in here too. And I'm going to put lemon zest in my risotto. Risotto back on a low heat and I put more stock in, so I'm just going to slowly bring it up to temperature, bring it to the boil and cook it until it's cooked all the way through. So that's just on a low heat and it'll cook away there. On this pan I've got some butter which I've melted and slightly caramelized, which I'm going to cook my pork in. So I'm going to coat it like this. So it's got salt, pepper, lemon zest in here, so it's going to add a bit of flavour to it. Turn that off, and we're ready for supper.
It's very
I'm just going to stretch over you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so your main course, it's a very sort of rustic home style cooking, which is something that I really love doing, something I've grown up cooking, this sort of style of food. So it's a mushroom risotto using the secret ingredient I had, which was dried porcini mushrooms. So you made a stock out of that and made the boozy risotto with a bit of cinzano, which we found in the fridge. And then it's got a pork escalope with a bit of lemon zest, and just lightly grilled, and then asparagus with butter and some crispy bacon bits on top, because as Giselle says, bacon makes everything better.
You definitely get the boozy flavour of the risotto.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really different from the other risotto we have, which is cool.
Bon appetit, huh?
Thank you. Very nice risotto.
So does everyone approve?
Yeah, definitely.
It's not had the lemon flavour, totally found it.
Try the asparagus. Because it's kind of drizzled over the asparagus. Emma's moved on to dessert, whipping cream and vanilla yogurt.
Stuck again.
Keith clearly hated the risotto.
I didn't like it. Sorry. It's terrible. No.
Licking his lips and didn't like it.
Didn't like it at all. Yeah.
What did you really think, Keith?
You know, I think it's a real skill to cook it exactly right. And it was really tender. Just tasted
Nicely seasoned too.
Wow.
This is
From your kitchen?
Yeah, I know. Even that is quite sorry. This is quite nice of you saying that. This is
From
from
your
your
kitchen.
kitchen.
From your
This is what I don't understand.
Always come to the table.
We have, for pudding, a milk chocolate roulade with a vanilla yogurt and cream filling. And then on top we've got some toasted mixed nuts with maple butter, which is one of the ingredients I found in the fridge.
I'll explain the main one. I had Canadian visitors and they left it for me and I had no idea what to do with it, so it's been sitting in the cupboard for ages.
So it's the nuts are sort of toasted with a bit of maple butter and some spices, so a bit of cinnamon and nutmeg in there. And then a bit of orange with bourbon vanilla and the bottom is some. It sounds like.
Wow, that's an incredible.
The bottom we have it's blackberry, black currant jam, which again was in the fridge, so mixed up with a bit of vanilla and orange just to make a bit of a sauce with it.
Wow.
And so pretty.
It's amazing.
Enjoy.
That's great, thank you. Thank you. It's the presentation. You know, that's fantastic.
Exactly. And I think dessert is always a lot of
Wow.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Absolutely wow.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Oh, that is really good.
The main meal, love the lemon on the pork, and very tasty and great company tonight.
I'm not much of a dessert person, but I have to say, I absolutely loved it.
Emma, can I have some more, please?